Was I live? Was I not live before? If you're joining me now, I've been talking for the last few minutes, but I didn't know if this was going or not. I think it is actually live now, maybe. Who knows? Okay, I think we're actually live. Maybe. Good God. I don't really know anything anymore. What's real and what's not. I'll tell you what is real, though, before we get into state of play. Trump guilty on 34 counts of felonies. Wow. 34 felonies. I don't even have one felony. I don't even have one misdemeanor. But yeah, not looking good for Donnie here. Okay. All right, I believe now I'm actually live because it says I'm live on my phone. 60 seconds away from the state of play. 60 seconds away. I'm wearing this blue shirt because I don't have an official PlayStation shirt. I was like, I want to wear something that's like a little bit on theme for a presentation. I have a couple Nintendo shirts. I have a Mario shirt that's like in a Bowser logo, which is pretty cool. And I have a sweater that says the Nintendo logo in Japanese. I got them both at the Nintendo store in New York, which is a really awesome store if you're ever in the New York City area. Definitely a must-see for any Nintendo fan. So I like those, but I don't have any like real PlayStation or Xbox shirts. So I just put on a blue shirt. I was like, all right, blue, PlayStation. I have like a green shirt, a green t-shirt I could wear for an Xbox thing that I got. It's like a workout shirt, but it's a nice color green. I got it for St. Patrick's Day. But I was like, hey, if I ever do an Xbox related thing, I could wear this green shirt. And I really look on theme. And I also have a jacket. I call it my my Todd Howard jacket, which is basically just like a brown leather jacket with like a collar kind of thing. Just looks a lot like the jackets that he often wears. So I'm like, it's my Todd Howard jacket. So if there's ever like a Bethesda thing coming up, I'll wear that. It's all like worn out though. It's not in good shape. I got it. I like the jacket a lot. I haven't worn it in a long time, but I saw it at Macy's one day. It was like $150. And I was like, oof, kind of steep. This was a while ago. And so I got to look at the tag on it, got to look at the brand, found it online. I just kept my eye on it for like 6 months until it went on sale. And guess what? It did go on sale. Oh, and I got that son of a bitch on sale, is what I mean to say. So anyway, I turn... Which volume do I want to turn down? Does that affect the... Oh, there we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully I'm not too loud. But we are 27 seconds away. Looking forward to this. I always say for these kind of PlayStation events, the one thing I want is Ape Escape. Never happens. Oh, it's full screen. There we go. Look at that. I'm like a real streamer here. I was streaming Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door the other night, and that was fun. I don't do many streams, mostly just like when a new game comes out, I'm interested. Or events like this, like having like an archive of like actual reactions I can go back to if I want to like use that for something in the future. What? They did a countdown for the countdown? What the fuck is that? 30-second countdown for a 30-second. No, it was 3 countdowns in a row because there was the first countdown, then the 10-second one, and now this. Is there gonna be one after this too? Probably. Oh, whatever. It's worth it, hopefully. Gonna keep us waiting. We'll see. Ape Escape. Let's go. Ape Escape. Will never happen. I haven't lost hope. But, there's like one like molecule of hope I have for a new Ape Escape. But.
Hi everyone. I'm
hello.
Asad Kizilbash,
Asad
head
Kizilbash.
of product at PlayStation Studios and head of PlayStation Productions.
Oh, and this is the first
I'm here to welcome one of the newest
post
members of the
Jim
PlayStation
Ryan
Studios family, Firehawk. This team brings together
post
some of the
Jim
most
Ryan
talented developers in our
events.
industry, with an
Isn't it?
incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
All right. Show me Concord, please. No, I like this little logo crawl thing they have, like the Marvel Studio style thing. It's cool. All right, Firewalk. What have you got for me? It's nice visually. Rex's crew. All right. Not to be a downer here, but I don't love them starting off with a CG trailer.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die.
Give us gameplay. If you want to show something, show us gameplay.
A few more minutes. Hey, start time.
If you're gonna try to like get people together to watch this thing and be excited about it,
Trust him.
like
Where's this coming from?
It's coming
this
from
is
you
cute,
back
but
on the
like,
ship
what does it
saying,
get
Trust
me?
me, we're professionals.
Not all that
we'll stick to
much.
the plan. We can do this. And then that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue light,
Amar, we will. We will.
Okay.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
You know, I liked the
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy game, but I don't know if I need a Guardians of the Galaxy game from a studio that doesn't like have Marvel's attachment.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Like, I guess this game was announced previously because it said like a new update on
I
Concord
only
or
got one of
whatever.
my legs.
How are those hands?
So I'm sure there's more details about what this game is. But like, from this trailer alone, you know, I don't know. Is this single player? Is this
You're
multiplayer?
still mad at me?
Is this a hero shooter? Is this a live service game? Like,
Got him.
I don't know. I'm sick of CGI trailers, man.
One off. This is you.
Got it.
I am developing a taste for destruction.
Like, visually, it's cool,
Goodbye.
but like, it's just a pre-rendered trailer.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us.
Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Oh man, let him go. Come on, do it. Drop him.
Take us to the rendezvous point.
What? Oh, she let go. Oh, just drop that guy.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you
And
let
Himmer
go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi.
What the? I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die.
Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right. Another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I sent
Can you
everyone
show
their
me the game, please?
Do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
Concord, yay, okay. What's the game? I just want to know what
Concord
the game
is a 5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant
5v5
sci-fi universe
first-
of the Concord Galaxy. In Concord,
What?
from
Okay.
the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the
That
North
that was an
Star,
entire waste of
a
time, and
group
I'm going
of
to tell you
guns
why.
for hire known in our galaxy
No
as
one
free gunners.
cares.
Free gunners
No
are
one
those
should
lucky
care
enough to
about
be
the
free to roam
storyline
the stars.
of like
They
a
take
multiplayer
high-stake jobs on
deathmatch
worlds
game.
across wild space,
You're playing it
where
for
they
the
face
gameplay. You're
other
not playing
fiercely
it for
competitive
its
free-gunner
storyline.
crews.
Like
Here's
that
the
whole
very
thing.
first
Like
look
what was?
at the gameplay of Concord.
What does that show me about the actual game of a 5v5? You know, hero shooter or whatever this is. Like that would have made sense in a single player game. Like, oh, this is like one of the chapters in the story.
Right on
Like, okay, yeah, I'm getting a feel for the characters, getting a feel for their dynamic and the overall thing. But like, when it's just nothing happening, and there's no, like, when you're just trying to kill other players, you're not thinking about the storyline. You're not thinking about the relationship between the characters. So why does it matter? And why would you have a fancy trailer just to show that off when at the end of the day players are going to be thinking about that 1% of the time? And like
Finally, to battle.
the kind of sad thing is a lot of these multiplayer games kind of come out and die really quickly. What was that one? Foam Stars?
Every day to do the job.
Like,
I'll clear the way.
I don't know, like, is this one of those?
Time to show
There was all that hullabaloo
that's me.
about, I'll lower this volume a bit, so I don't care what they're saying. There's a whole lot of hullabaloo about 10 live service games that Sony is developing. I'm going to guess this is one of them. I don't know if they own Firewalk Studios or not. But even if they don't, it could still be one that they're like licensing. Like they don't own the Helldivers studio, I know. And like, is this like Helldivers 2 is an anomaly these days? That's the thing. And even that, like, it's, you know, a year from now, is Helldivers 2 going to be as popular as it currently is? Probably not. Like, it'll still be solid, I think. But like,
and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels
okay.
play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel
Like this could be a great hero shooter, but like there's been so many, right? Like Overwatch, like obviously, you know, TF2, Overwatch, Valorant. I don't know. I don't play hero shooters, so I can't think of any more, and that's not going to be a genre I dive deep into. Like this one certainly isn't going to get me into it.
Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead, and depending on where and when it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Okay, that's like,
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre
that's not a terrible idea, like in theory, but
August 23rd, 2024.
how many people, when they get to their weekly little cinematic, are just going to skip right past it? Like, probably majority, because you go into a multiplayer game to play a multiplayer game. It's like more like, it's almost like an arcade game when you think about it. Just like really like intense action the entire time. Like that's what you're looking for in a multiplayer first-person shooter. Like you don't really care about, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like if I was going into like, all right, I'm gonna play a match at Concord, play a couple matches at Concord, and this cinematics thing started up, I'd be like, no, skip past this. I don't care. Why would I care? How does it affect the gameplay? It doesn't.
You seem like a
God of War Ragnarok on PC. I beat this game not too long ago. Probably like 3 months ago, maybe. It was okay. It really... No, I think... like, I liked the performances are great, you know, with Odin and Thor and all, but like, you know, gameplay wise and even story wise, it really didn't do much that God of War 2018 didn't already. I mean, no, it's DLSS.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
Oh, super ultra wide. You know, I should check out the Valhalla DLC. I mean, I probably won't, but I feel like I should. But I got to put a little roguelike into it. That's cool. And a free update is always nice. All right, new game. Let's go. Show me something new. Please. Please show me a new game. Oh. We got... Can't tell if this is Ghost of Tsushima or... No.
And the people must turn to thievery for food.
Is this that Rise of the Ronin game?
Lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
Oh, is this like a Dynasty Warriors or something? It looks like one of those. Yeah, okay, it's like one of those style games. Has there been like a new recent like actual Dynasty Warriors? Like they've had like Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know if they've actually continued the Dynasty Warriors series. Dynasty Warriors Origins. Okay, all right. Well, if there hasn't been a new one before, there's a new one now. So, all right. That's cool.
I think I was dreaming. It wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland. The path of a stylist is never easy.
Stylist?
So, are you ready for it? Ready. We're ready. Ready.
What is this? Oh. Oh, so you transform into the cat? Is that... So it's like a 3D platformer? Okay, look. I'm all for a 3D platformer. This looks... obviously I'm not playing it, but I don't know, the controls, like... It looked like moving the character around, it looked a little bit stiff or slow, perhaps? I guess we'll see when it comes out, but... The visuals are quite cool, though, I will say. Infinity Nikki.
Is it you who pursues
Test.
infinity?
Oh, I could test out Infinity Nikki. My gosh, I'm so excited. Stars, rails.
I have seen the miracles you so play. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War.
I have the feeling this is gonna be like a Souls-like, I wanna say.
These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands.
Okay, there's maybe gameplay.
Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles, rain fire from above.
Huh. Yeah, it's definitely like a Souls-like. Like some of these Souls-like, these like other Souls-like games, they look cool, but at the same time, I haven't played all the From Software games, so I don't see myself like playing a Ballad of Antara. I don't see myself playing a non-From Software Souls-like until I've played all the From Software Souls-likes. And I've only played Demon Souls and Dark Souls, so I got a lot to get through. Alright. Oh, PlayStation VR too.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
Man, it kind of sucks that VR just has not taken off as much as like some people would have liked. Because like the technology looks super cool, but it's just it's sort of like a catch-22, right? Like if the hardware sales aren't enough, people aren't going to want to make games for it, and if there aren't enough games for the hardware is not going to sell. So it's like sort of this really bad feedback loop. And like, I don't really know what the solution is, because like, is there, I don't know if there's a scenario where, you know, some big publisher puts out like 5 to 10 like really high-end, really good VR games that all of a sudden VR sales like skyrocket. I just don't see that happening. It's just too like weird. It's just too much of like an accessory. Like people bought like the Kinect and stuff, I guess, back in the day. Oh boy. I'm like, this looks cool here. Like it doesn't look bad, but it's like, how big is the install base? How many people are going to play it versus the budget of the game? And like it kind of sucks because people are saying like, oh, there aren't enough VR games out there, which is true. But then there's also like every time you see a VR game announced, it's like, what is this waste of time? Why is the studio even bothering to make a VR game? It's like kind of like, well, you can want the games, but the games have to come from somewhere. And you know, any studio that's making a VR game is not making a non-VR game with the resources they're using to make the VR game. So you can't really have it both ways. Okay, Alien. Plus, if I was to buy a VR headset,
Hi everyone,
which I had been kind of considering,
to introduce more
coming
to PlayStation. Starting with the
I would go with the
shooter, playable soon on PS5.
What's it called? The MetaQuest 3 looks quite cool. And that has, you know, because it's wireless. It's got the cameras on the outside, so you can like see through it. And you can hook it up to a PC, so it's like a little bit more flexible. Oh, Marvel something? What do I have here? Oh. Okay. What kind of game is this? Obviously, there's player names above them. Is this like another multiplayer thing, I guess? Which, like... This looks interesting, certainly. A Spider-Man, that's cool. Like a Marvel multiplayer team versus team thing is a cool idea. It's like the two questions are if Marvel has enough clout these days to, you know, get a big fan base, and if the fan base that plays this is going to be big enough to keep it going. Marvel Rivals. That's been announced for a while, right? Okay. Their art style was pretty nice, too. It also looks like the kind of game that's just going to be littered with microtransactions, which kind of makes it hard to get excited for it. They're Souls-like. Maybe not necessarily Souls-like, but looks like it, I will say. Where winds meet. All right. Development. Oh, no release date. All right. PlayStation Studios. Here we go.
Friends and fans, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
So this is sort of a horror game, I'm assuming.
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's no one out there.
Oh no, it's a knife man.
Take this one trip we will never forget.
Oh, don't have sex right now. The knife man's gonna get you. Oh. This is like I'm sure this is on purpose, like to a degree, but this looks like such like the most stereotypical like horror movie plot, like beat for beat. Oh.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed. We should stay put right here until dawn. Jessica! You can't let me die!
Oh. Sort of like what I was saying in the beginning. CG trailer. What's the gameplay like? Well, that's Until Dawn. PS5 and PC. That's a series that's been going on for a while, right? I've never played any of those, though. Fall 2024. Okay. Next. Path of Exile 2. Now, is this like the state of play to get things like kind of cleared out for a real showcase later this summer, or is this like it? Because this is it. There's not really a lot coming up. But oh well. I think the last like style of these games that I played was Diablo 3 on the Switch, which was fun. But like, I don't know if that's gonna be. Hey, couch co-op is something that's always cool for things like this. Crossplay? Hey, always good. You know, if I can be an old man here for a second. I remember back in the day, crossplay was basically non-existent in like the PS3 360 era. And now it's like in almost every multiplayer game, which is so awesome. And cross progression too, like that's fantastic. Path of Exile 2. All right, good stuff. Now, is it Ape Escape time? Oh, this doesn't look like Ape Escape.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I was just...
It's okay. I didn't.
Is this that Silent Hill?
I'm lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
Oh, looking for Silent Hill.
You should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
You don't say.
Is it dangerous?
Look around.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Hmm. I don't know. I've never played a Silent Hill game, and I don't know if I'm gonna start.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Man. Is Silent Hill... Okay. Forgive me if I'm, you know, speaking out of ignorance here, but I thought Silent Hill wasn't like a zombie game. I thought it was like a ghosts game.
I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
But this looks a lot like Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil 4. Like even down to the guy's hairstyle, so I don't know. Alright. Silent Hill 2. October 8th, 2024. That's a good time to release a Silent Hill game. October. So, they got that one.
This next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh. Alright. You know, I've tried so many times to get into Monster Hunter, and I can never do it.
We can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Hmm. Oh. Like I tried playing. I think I gave the one on the 3DS a try, like Monster Hunter 3, and then I tried Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on the Switch, and then I tried Monster Hunter World, and all three of those times I just could not get into it. And like I don't know, it seems cool, but I don't know, it's not the game for me. I've heard Rise is really good. I'm sure it is. Maybe I'll give it a shot one day, but this one, like, I don't know if I want to, like, try to invest time into that.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Oh, man. Licky boy. Wow. I mean, I'm sure there's like a lot of new stuff that Monster Hunter fans right now are like, oh my god, look at this. But I don't know, to me it looks very much similar to what I've played a few times already. But hey, I'm sure there's, you know, new monsters, new environments. Oh. I mean, visually it looks nice. Gameplay, it looks like Monster Hunter, which is what people probably want. So. Oh my gosh. Pre-order bonuses. I've heard, were there rumors, leaks about, oh, Team Asobi. Oh, alright. Okay, alright. I'm here for this. Astrobot. I am absolutely here for this. Okay. Okay, this is going to be the announcement of the state of play for me, definitely. Because Astro's Playroom was like, you know, short little free title, but I think it was really high quality for what it was. Oh my! DualSense is he gonna ride the DualSense? Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay, this looks good. And see, gameplay right from the start. Nice. Looks like a expanded version of Astro's Playworld, I might want to say. Which I'm all for. I like this music too. It's definitely reminded me a lot of Mario 3D World. Oh. All right. Say what? Oh, they still got the little, all the little PlayStation references. I appreciate that. Oh my god, the PS5. So goofy. Oh my gosh. Is that like a Donkey Kong mockery thing? I wonder. Alright, they're showing a lot of gameplay, so I'm hoping this is coming out this year, if not like within the next few months. Oh, shit. I'm not recognizing all the PlayStation references. I saw Parappa, definitely, and like one guy from Journey, but oh, and Kratos. Oh my gosh. Sick. You can kind of tell. Oh my god, they got all the PlayStation accessories. That is awesome. Astrobot. It's just called Astrobot. Hey. Oh. I definitely saw Spike from Ape Escape there. September 6th, 2024. I'm going to be on that. That's the one game I'm actually going to be on for the PlayStation close to the release date. If not right away.
The latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
No, hopefully I can beat Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth by September. Okay, was that was it? I assume. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. It's funny to me that like that was pause. It's funny to me that Astrobot game was like the big closeout. 'Cause like when you think about the PlayStation brand and when you think about the types of games that you just associate PlayStation with, that is not one. Like that looks like a Nintendo game, but it looks awesome. And there's talk about like I think PlayStation is doing pretty well hardware wise. Xbox not so much. Like when you talk about expanding the audience, you're not going to expand the audience by putting out the same types of games you've been putting out for a while. Like another Last of Us, Horizon, God of War style game that's going to please the core fans. Although you could even argue it won't please the core fans just because people might be getting sick of that type of game. But with something like Astrobot there, you actually have the potential of bringing in new people who might not have considered buying a PlayStation or at the very least buying that game. Especially if that's going to be exclusive, at least for the first year, because that'll come to PC eventually, I think. But yeah, it looks awesome. That would be weird though if it was on PC. I'm curious if Astrobot will come to PC, just because it's clearly it's so ingrained with the PlayStation brand, with they're riding the PS5 and the controller and all the accessories and all the characters. That would be interesting to see that on PC. But I guess it could happen. It probably will. I guess they wouldn't stop it for that reason. But yeah, when you see a showcase like this, to me, I want to see like a really big variety of different games. Aside from Astrobot and like maybe that Nikki something, Infinity Nikki. I don't know if I really saw that today. And I don't know if an Infinity Nikki is going to be the game I play. But Astrobot definitely will, because that looks cool. I dig a good 3D platformer. I dig a nice gameplay-focused experience. I like when they show gameplay in the trailer. And so, yeah, that was a good way to close it out, for sure. Concord was not a good way to open it. So, that's the state of play. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. There will be a Nintendo Direct in June, I know, which I should probably stream that, but that won't be announced for a while. If there's a PlayStation showcase or anything else, I'll try to stream that. If there's an Xbox event, I'll probably try to stream that with my green t-shirt that I talked about at the top of the broadcast. So, very well. Thank you to everyone who may watch this.